I'm Avery Ruzicka. I'm the founder and owner of Manresa Bread. We are a multi-location bakery in the Silicon Valley area of Northern California. I started Manresa Bread in 2015 after making the bread at Manresa Restaurant. And I was making the bread at the restaurant. We had a lot of support for the bread, and I started selling it at a local farmer's market. Then it was 2 markets, and we realized there was a real opportunity for sourdough, naturally leavened breads in the area. So here we mill our own flour. We primarily focus in naturally leavened pastries, so naturally leavened bread, viennoiserie, croissants, Danish, babka, kunaman, with a small amount of tea cakes and cookies, frequently utilizing either very seasonal ingredients or, again, our fresh milled flour. So we spent some time looking for a new system. We're not familiar with any of the systems, so we really had to kind of do our own legwork, and that's how we came upon Cybake. And when we were looking at Cybake compared to some of the other options on the market, we very quickly saw that as soon as we feel like we have a need that we maybe didn't even foresee, we can see that, Cybake offers that, right? And a lot of it has actually been more like, okay, like, are we ready to activate this thing that Cybake offers? How do we get the team ready to be ready, like, to start utilizing this extra set of things that is even part of like the basic Cybake package? It's not necessarily even an add-on, right? And so going from not having Cybake as part of our system to where we find ourselves today, many years later, which is that Cybake is utilized for everything in the bakery. And not only is it utilized for everything, which I would say everything is, wholesale and my retail stores placing all their orders, all of our recipes, so day-to-day pastry production recipes, day-to-day bread production recipes, food cost management, and then additionally our invoicing process, so reconciling invoices with the delivery team so that then they're exported directly to the customer based on the manner in which a customer would like to receive their invoices. Some customers want to receive them daily, some want to receive them weekly, but all of that is happening in Cybake. I've also had the greatest exponential growth of the company, in wholesale that we've ever seen. And because of Cybake, my teams are able to operate themselves, maintain their day-to-day operations, and rise to the occasion of the growth without me doing anything at all, that they're able to run their day-to-day operations because of their ability to utilize Cybake. I think that the best part of Cybake for me is a real peace of mind that the information that my team is using to make every decision and to move through their day is accurate. I think that's a giant peace of mind. And it's a giant responsibility lifted as well, because it's really a great tool and a partner for both me as a business owner, but my team in their day-to-day responsibilities. And also, I think one of the other things to keep in mind about the impact of Cybake is that it's extremely user-friendly and extremely accessible is such a important part of that, because it would be, a waste of a really great product. But the fact that the product is so user-friendly and that we really are living that now is really wonderful. I would strongly recommend Cybake. I have strongly recommended Cybake to both large and small bakeries. I think for bakeries that are retail focused, for bakeries that are wholesale focused, I think that the value of Cybake, while you're only as good as your recipes and your systems. And so, Cybake kind of creates that foundation that, again, anyone in the company that you choose to give access to can access to really, really, really great impact and positive effect for your business and your bakery.